have no right to seek justice for national security. That's what they say. So I want to remember for you, so you know, this is Pablo Santillan. He was cooking tamales for the people that crossed. He was picking up wood for his mom when he got shot. Pablo Santillan, he was 30 years old. Jose Alfredo Yanez, 40 years old, he worked in construction. He was on a tree, he got shot on Mexico. Jose Antonio Elena Rodriguez, 16 years old, he was shot 10 times in the back through the border fence in Nogales, Sonora, from Nogales, Mexico. The fence was 3 times as high as that tree. When he was shot, the Border Patrol loaded 3 times. There's been 2 trials. The guy was acquitted even of involuntary manslaughter. Twice the cases went to the Supreme Court, and because the Supreme Court now is the Supreme Court of Injustice, and it's a Trump Supreme Court, they decided that they cannot seek justice. Sergio Adrian was 15 years old, shot 3 times in the head in Ciudad Juárez, Mexico. Y Guillermo Arevalo Pedrosa, he was doing a picnic with his family in Nuevo Laredo, and he was shot in the heart. He died in the arms of his daughter. It was her birthday, was just 2 girls there. So just I brought this so we remember, and I know that Black Lives Matter is give us a chance to speak of these things, and maybe there will, no maybe, there will be justice. It can take as many years as it might. I'm from Colombia, so I come from the future. I know about Islam terms. So there will be justice, and I thank you, and I thank these incredible organizers, these young people every day here. Thank you very much. Woo!
Hi, hello, my name is Tate. Other people call me Mikael. I am a student of Kinney Karate and a member of Martial Artists Revolutionary Society. So what we've coordinated recently to do here is we want to have some de-escalation training with the body of protesters who are regularly going out. We know that we go out there, we are often accosted by people who disagree with us. We are sometimes met face-to-face with police. We would love to keep things peaceful, but part of that is understanding how to keep ourselves safe, how to de-escalate, how to remain calm in crisis situations. So, on the 16th, we're going to have the first seminar for that right here in front of City Hall from 6 to 7 before we go out and march after having our announcements. So for anyone who's interested, show up on the 16th, just a little bit early, and we can have that productive discussion. We can have some education. And additionally, if this is something you're interested in, we are trying to get a mailing list for email so we can send updates. So you all remember when it's happening. You can have some input on what topics we cover. Certainly if you have faced certain situations, we would like to be able to meet you where you are and talk about possible solutions, whatever it takes, so that people feel safe. Thank you.
That leaves us with about 5 more minutes.
Yeah, want me to do that? Come on.
Isaac, Mr. 15-year-old. It's Mr. Grown. I said if we don't get no justice,
You don't get no peace.
I said no justice,
No peace.
no justice,
No
we
peace.
said no justice,
No peace.
no Trump,
No KKK. No racist shit.
we said hey, ho,
These racist cops have got to
and I said defund the police,
defund the police
and give it to minorities.
and give it to minorities.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what equality looks like.
This is what equality looks like.
And we don't want no bad cops.
We don't want no bad cops.
don't want no racist cops.
We don't want no racist cops.
We don't want no scary cops.
We don't want no scary cops.
Not in our community.
Not in our community.
Blue lives matter.
Black lives matter.
So fist up,
Fight back.
hands up.
Fuck you.
1, 2, 1, 3.
No more white supremacy.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence. Stop the hate.
Give yourself a round of applause.
We will not go away.
Don't get mad. I would, right?
He can't ride it. If you can't ride it,
The only thing I can ride that whole fucking song. The only thing I can do is
cool. Sorry, my bad.
Bro, his board is so thin. I said thick as fuck. That was the ollie. You can't even do it. Do it. Ollie? Thank you. I can show you something everybody can do.
It takes a second to learn.
Back on the topic of my AirPods. Yeah, they're not.
Oh, look at what?
They're not charged.
I mean, I've watched people do it plenty of times. I just can't do it.
It's not.
Missed you. What is up, baby pup?
Gracias, gracias.
Alright, can I have everybody's attention real quick? Hey, Isaac, Talia, millennial group over there. Y'all, can somebody tell me what it means to say no justice, no peace?
If you don't get no justice, you don't get no peace.
So when we say that, we actually mean it. Well, I do.
Yes.
So when I say, if we don't get no justice, and then you say, you don't get no peace, I'm not saying like, oh, kill another black person, and then we just gonna keep marching.
Exactly. We're gonna seek justice.
I 100% believe if this shit keep happening, it's gonna turn up. If it's up, it's stuck.
Yes, sir.
So when we say no justice, no peace, please don't say, oh, because it's been happening for like the past 2 days. People come up and they're like, oh, well, not all cops are bad.
Ay, por favor.
False. A, C, A, B. Fuck that. If a tree growing and all the berries bad, you gonna cut the tree, you gonna keep fucking watering the tree. You gonna cut the tree, right? The whole system broken. Why the hell we about to keep duct taping the pipe just broken? So please don't contradict yourself. You chant no justice, no peace, and then come up here and say, oh, but not all cops are bad. They're not the enemy. Who is?
No, es que si there was justice, it's like the border patrol. We don't know who killed this guy, so every time I see a border patrol, I just think maybe this is a killer. When there is justice, then think about
Right,
it.
that's what I'm saying. Then it's peace, but just know if you come out here, we actually mean no justice, no peace. That's what that means. That don't mean we're inciting nothing or none of that. It means no justice, no peace. That's all I want to let y'all know. I just felt kind of like, it's like kind of weird, like people come up and they're like, oh, but like, no, let's not do that. What do you mean? That's just my little rant.
Thank you. That's important. Thank you. Gracias, eh.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I was just, I just wanted to say that how should I address that's cool. You did
Si hubiera justicia, if there was justice, then you could say. But there is no justice, so right now you don't know. You don't know who this person is. They're gonna. Because they should be seeking justice. If they're good, they should be saying, I'm not working here anymore. I'm not going to
Yeah,
prison."
I mean, they're all complicit. They're all complicit.
We differ on the high school.
I love my
This is good when they ask people.
We fucking caves, right? That's not
even Christmas.
yeah. That sounds terrible. Something to unite. What is it? Oh man, I don't know enough about it. Did everyone dance at Christmas cave? I feel like yes. I feel like that's safe. Don't have it far enough. I feel like that's safe. That's fun.
Everybody has a little time. What is it?
Why?
What do you think? You're How you doing? You ever tried selling yourself zero? I'll give you a silk editor. Go to the vegan people. Over here. Come on. Hey, guess what? And tell her what it's made out of. signs together. Can I ask the people to get these signs together? Mike Storm. Mike Storm. Let them get this pen away. Let them get the sign. Just in case. Just in case.
Which car?
We can house these signs for a moment.
And the Blackness car. You go straight in, push it all the way down, and then everybody walks together. All right. Hey, Mike, can you unlock the car?
Let's pick it up.
Man, what's the door? You want to stay? Come back. So actually, I think we got to
You good? Oh. Look at you.
I was like, that's why I was hesitating. Oh, do we need to give me? Oh, yeah. We just give me.
Tell them to get behind the lead car and in front of the follow car. The first follow car.
Let's get behind the lead car, y'all. Let's get behind the lead car. St. Pete, how y'all doing? Make some noise. Yeah! I said, St. Pete, make some noise. How you doing? I want to make an apology because I'm one of the main people speaking. One thing we did miss, one major event we did miss was the celebration of the birthday of Emmett Till. That was on July the 25th, 1941. I apologize for not putting that up, but some things can't get fixed. Some things are like dropping glass. Once it drops, it breaks. But we can't celebrate the passing on August the 28th, 2020. It'll be the 65th anniversary of Emmett Till passing on August the 28th, 2020. It'll be the 65th anniversary of Emmett Till's passing. Let's make it known. Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
Who lives matter? 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 I'm gonna let my haters know right now. I feel like I'm on 70%. Once we get down that street, I'm gonna be on 80. Once we get on that avenue, I'm gonna be on 90. Once I get on MLK, I'm gonna be on 150. I said, who lives matter? Who lives matter? Who lives matter? Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, hey.
These racist cops have got to go.
Hey, hey,
Ho, ho.
have got to go.
Hey, wait a minute. You know that's not how I start. Let me tell you something. The same way Showing had his knee on George Floyd's neck, we gonna keep our feet on the street in the same way. He had his knee on his neck until he died. We gonna keep our feet on the streets until we get tired. Now say his name.
George Floyd.
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 I can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what equality looks like.
This is what equality looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what equality looks like.
This is what equality looks like.
Say his name. Say his name.
George Floyd.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Say her name.
Breonna
Say
Taylor.
her name.
Breonna
Say
Taylor.
her name.
Breonna Taylor.
Say her name.
Breonna Taylor.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
You say, Pete, we said as unity, we said as one, not as two, not as three, not as four, not as siete or ocho. We said as one. And I want you to know something. The same way they hating on us, just the same way we giving out the love. So who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
And I'm going to say something to everybody watching, listening. Don't be a hypocrite and be out here in their payday selling your t-shirts, selling your hot dogs and your chicken, but pay once for a man and lady having out there who lives matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
Who lives matter? Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
For the police. For the police. I heard somebody say, oh, they come again, they come again. No, yes. Who's Avenue? Who's Avenue? Who's Avenue? I heard about Hurricane Sandy. I heard about Hurricane Billy Bo Joe. I heard about Hurricane KKK. Well, we got a hurricane called Hurricane Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Do not make some noise, everybody. I said, show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence, stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence, stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence, stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence, stop the hate.
Do it your clothes, hold your clothes.
It's got to go.
Do it your clothes, hold your clothes.
The whole damn system's got to go.
Y'all give it up for being the new chance, y'all. Isaac, the new chance. I'm like the Tupac, I'm like Tupac, I'm old school. I know the old school chance. Isaac gonna give it to you, though. I said, whole lives matter.
Black Lives Matter.
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 You know, usually you gotta get permission from the state, from the city to sell something. I should get a sticker and give it to only the people that march with us. So give me a payday. I should say everybody's gotta sell their product. If you wanna march with whole country, whole state, whole city, whole time. That's right, it's not 1999, it's not 1990, or we the Rocket King, and it was showing 18 hated. And if you got a problem with that, then you just sit down with it. I said, hold on, shadow. Hold on, shadow. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. George Lewis, he said, never give in, never give in. Fist up, fist up, fist up, fist up, fist up, fist up. I know a man by the name of Martin Luther King. He said, I have a drink, so we gonna make it a great man. And I said, fist up, fist up, fist up, fist up, fist up. I know a man by Malcolm X. He said by enemies necessary. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Fist up.
Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up!
We got that Illuminati, we got a party group, we unify right now. I represent the Nat Turtle. We represent the Eagles. Your time over with. You been had your time in the 1800s. Hold on, Black Lives Matter. Your time. All the niggas say they got y'all. Hold on, Black Lives Matter. 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 You don't get no justice. You don't get no peace. 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 Everything you want, it don't matter what you do. We're not imported, we're not delaying, we're not pausing, we're not doing this for real. Y'all think y'all get the deal, man. We're about to do this 6, 7, 8 years of Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Look at those neighbors say, I got me a fish. We got a big old fish every time you middle finger, you hate on that fish, you a fish.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. These racist cops have got to go. 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 No KKK, no fascist step of A. No KKK, no fascist step of A. No KKK, no fascist step of A.
Police officers like showing, putting his knee on people to take and get no way off from it like nothing happened. I don't think so. Whole country, whole country. this number so we can get a band and say, baby, make some noise. I see one hater, I see two, I see three. But the thing about them is they will never unite. We always unite. Love will always unite. Hate there's so many haters out there. And that's why they'll never win. Because one weakness they have is not unifying. You can hate all you want to, but you'll never unify. You'll never divide us. I say, oh, I'm mad. Black lives matter. I know some people gonna get this live, they go to Wild Flash and they have that punk energy, they have that screaming energy. Tell your neighbor if they quiet, silence is compliant. Silence is compliant. Tell your neighbor silence is compliant. Silence is compliant. Silence is compliant. Silence is compliant. Don't arrest me. Arrest the police. Don't arrest me. Arrest the police. Don't arrest Vanessa. Arrest the police. Don't arrest Alex. Arrest the police. Don't arrest Markel. Arrest the police. Don't arrest me. Arrest the police. Don't arrest me. Arrest the police. Don't hate on me. Hate on police. Don't follow me. Follow the police. Don't follow me. Don't hate on me. Hate on the police. I said, we're standing in one. Pull out powder. Black lives matter. I can't breathe. Stop the violence. Stop the hate. Stop the violence. No peace. 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 Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives
How many black lives will you kill? 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 Hey. Hey. Over here. Come here. Back here where the priest, yeah. Yeah, I just want to make sure the bikers knew. Yeah. All right, there you go. Okay.
Videotape this idiot.
Yeah. Right there. Yeah, there's a couple of things back, but we escalate quickly.
Before you shout and blame, give me some education. One thing I do not want to do is make a job racist. I want to make a
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
No justice. No justice. No justice. No justice. No justice. No justice. If we don't get no justice, you don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, you don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, you don't get no peace. Let everybody who just now watching know, just like Derek Chauvin had his knee on George Floyd's neck, we gonna keep our feet on the street. And the same way over the Derek Chauvin had his feet on the neck until he died. We gonna keep our feet on the street until he died. We are unified. We are not three, not four. We are one group. We know what they did to Emmett Till. We know what they did to Richard Brooks. We know what they did to Martin Luther King. We know for your entertainment, you are here.
Okay, I just, yeah. Gotcha.
They not gonna fuck with us if they know who we are.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. You okay? No, I was all the way up at the front. I'm sorry. They kept me up front. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Safety in numbers, my friends.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! I'm talking to the racist. If you're a racist, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I said, who lives matter? Black Lives Matter! Who lives matter? Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
We march every day at 7 p.m. City Hall.
Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fist up. Fist up. Hands up. Don't shoot. 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 And we don't get no justice. You don't get no peace. And we don't get no justice. You don't get no peace. And we don't get no justice. You don't get no peace. And we don't get no justice. You don't get no peace. I don't get out the money like Zion Roof. They go to a church and he just said a Burger King burger. We out here marching and I see you mean mother and it don't make sense. It's a mismatch. Who lies?
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
You go home, don't look up SpongeBob, don't look up Mickey Mouse, you look up Who Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
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 Who Lives Matter. Who Lives
Black Lives Matter.
Just how some people are allergic to shrimp and this and that. I see some people aching in their bones. They hate to hear it. I'll say it again. Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
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 Say your name.
George Floyd.
Say your name.
George Floyd.
Say your name.
George Floyd.
Say her name.
Breonna Taylor.
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 I can't breathe.
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 Say his name.
George Floyd.
What's wrong with me? No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
And we don't get no justice.
You don't get no peace.
And we don't get no justice.
You don't get no
And
peace.
we don't get no justice.
You don't get no
And
peace.
we don't get no justice.
You don't get no peace.
And we don't get no justice.
You don't get no peace.
Silence is compliance.
Silence is compliance.
Silence is compliance.
Silence is
Wait a
compliance.
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me say something to all my haters. This is a beautiful day. Just put this in your notepad. George Floyd was on the ground for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. We might only be here for 5 minutes. We might be here just for 30 seconds. And for anybody being annoyed, it's sad that a black man will be on the ground for over 8 minutes. But you can't wait 1 minute. Some people can't wait 2 minutes, 3 minutes. We've been in slavery for 400 years. And some people have so no patience. No patience. We've been in slavery for 400 years. We're still fighting for justice. Interracial marriage just got legalized in the late 60s, early 70s. It's sad that it takes so long for this. But for these little 5 minutes, people be hated everywhere. It hasn't happened yet, but it happened before. So just please, we are here as one. Make some noise, St. Pete.
That includes y'all.
We're in it. St. Pete. We're here. We're allies.
Excellent.
I said, who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
Y'all make some noise, St. Pete. Make some noise.
You know, got to see Trump on Friday. That was interesting. That was really interesting. And one of the biggest forms of disputes was folks were just always like, all lives matter, all lives matter. And we're like, just say Black Lives Matter. If all lives matter, then it should not be difficult for you to acknowledge that Black lives are a part of that. I can acknowledge that Asian lives are a part of that. I can acknowledge that Latinx lives, indigenous lives, gay lives, straight lives. Why would it be so hard for you to acknowledge that Black lives matter too? But that is the kind of contradiction, and maybe even a consequence of the poor American education system
that you imagine words like only when you hear Black Lives Matter, instead of recognizing that until Black Lives Matter, all lives don't. It's really beautiful to be here with y'all again tonight. I just want to forecast that this month is a really important month for me. Beyond the fact that it's the month that I'm born, Virgo's rising, we out here, we out here, we out here, living our lives, unbothered. It is a month that is known as Black August. And Black August is a part of a rich political history against a legacy of oppression, a legacy of injustice that was started by California prisoners. George Jackson started Black August in the 1960s with a hunger strike because the conditions were so obscenely inhumane. He said he would rather starve himself to death than continue to exist in such a cruel system and a cruel condition. And we talk a lot about the police, and we talk a lot sometimes about prisons. At the end of the day, what we are talking about is what actually lets you see each other's humanity. What is the condition at which you recognize that we are all human beings, worthy of dignity, worthy of power, worthy of determination over our own lives? And so I want to take a little bit of time tonight to highlight one of my favorite parts of Black August. It is also the start of the Haitian Revolution. The Haitian Revolution happened in August of 18. Somebody look it up before I get it wrong. Don't want to get it wrong. The Haitian Revolution. August was also the start of the Underground Railroad. We can actually pinpoint the start of the Underground Railroad to August of again. So, 1991 for the Haitian Revolution. Raise your hand if you're familiar with what it was. It is the most successful slave rebellion in global history. It is the most successful slave rebellion in global history. And they have punished Haiti ever since for having the audacity to say that we will shake off our colonizers, we will shake off those that enslave us, that we will shake off these chains and find freedom. We are still in America searching for freedom. And a lot of people are like, what do you mean? You can do whatever you want now. You can go vote, you can go XYZ. I can't leave my house and trust that I can come back home safe because of flashing lights in my rearview mirror. That doesn't feel like freedom. If I can't send my kids to school and trust that they're going to get a quality education, that doesn't look like freedom. If I don't know how I'm going to keep my lights on, my family fed, no, that doesn't sound like freedom. But that is the condition that so many of our communities continue to exist. So, we are on the start of Black August. It is August. What I want you to do tonight and research Black August. And take this month to be in real study history of resistance, about the rich history of people demanding that this country live up to its foundational principles, demanding that if you're a patriot, you're out here with us, demanding that if you believe in freedom and liberty for all, then you will fight for it until all of us actually have it, demanding that you recognize that Black Lives Matter. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all tomorrow night.
Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
Mr. Jabbar Edmond, are you in the building? Mr. Jabbar Edmond. Mr. Jabbar Edmond. He's not in the building?
He had to go home.
Okay, you had to go home. Okay. Like I said, y'all, we... Hold on one second. So let me apologize to everybody out there, because I'm always on this mic. It was Emmett Till's birthday on July the 25th. And it was his birthday on July the 25th, 1941 to be exact. But like I said, some mistakes can be fixed. Some mistakes are like dropping glass. Once you drop it, it breaks. But some mistakes are like a basketball. It'll bounce back. So we're going to bounce back because August the 28th would be a 65th anniversary of passing. And for those, you know, usually say Emmett Till, but for those who don't know, he was from Chicago and he went to go see his cousins in Mississippi. And when he went to the store in Money, Mississippi, called Bryant, he was with a white girl named Carolyn Bryant. And she told her husband, Roy Bryant, and him and his brother, J.W. Milo, they went a few days later and they went in the house with their guns and said, where's Emmett? They got Emmett. They took him to the Tallahatchie River. The Tallahatchie River. They punched him. They put a bullet in his right head. They chopped his ear off. They took his eye out of his socket. I believe with a fishing hook. They took the tongue out of his mouth. They took all of his clothes off. Later, by a young man, Mr. Reed, I didn't look it up, but anyway, he was found in the river with a barbed wire chain on his neck, and it was hooked up to a big fan, a big cotton gin fan, and y'all, you know, after that, J. Milo and Roy Bryant, they went to court, and they were acquitted, and the next year, it was a magazine called Look in Mississippi. It was a magazine called Look, L-O-O-K. They admitted they killed him. They said, yeah, we killed that N-word, and we gave him what he wanted, and we taught him, we showed him not to mess with us. And they still, no justice was not shown. If I kill somebody today, and I get interviewed tomorrow saying, yeah, I killed him, I'll be going to jail 5 minutes later. Never acquitted. And that's why, they were acquitted. That's why we are fighting for justice, y'all, because they said there was a killer, and nothing still happened. This man was 14 years old. 14, y'all, butt naked in a Tallahatchie River with a barbed wire on his neck. And when they took his body to Chicago, his mother, Mr. Mamie Till, she said, don't close the casket. I want them to see what they did to my baby. They got acquitted. Nothing happened to them, and you could even recognize his face. He had a ring on his finger. That was that you can recognize him. And also, he had no teeth in his mouth. He had beautiful teeth. If you look up Emmett Till, all he had was 2 teeth in his mouth, y'all. 2 teeth when they found him, 2 teeth. That's all he had, on a hole in his head. That's how nasty these people are, y'all. That's why I get mad when I see anybody that's against us, because they don't know this. All they know is just hate. I hate black people. I hate Asians. I hate LGBT. I hate white people that love equality. That's all they're not educated. You know, and I can't even take racists or people that's not educated serious. I laugh at them. Y'all should be on Comedy Central. I laugh at them. I would literally buy tickets to go see them just talk about racist stuff because they don't make no sense. An educated racist person is my kind. Now you on my level because you know a lot. So like I said, this time anybody Who Lives Matter? Black Lives Matter! Make some noise, y'all, everybody.
Alright, so as soon as I get my phone number, I'm about to quote a poem about the Black Lives Matter movement. So basically a section of it says, in a world of covered ears and mouths taped shut, this is my cry for help. This movement, us marching here for 60 plus days, is our cry for help and our cry for justice. And we need to keep pushing for it because people aren't wanting to listen. They know what they know and they don't want to change it. And we have to change their minds. So we got to keep going.
Why not? Y'all want to do popcorn? No. I heard a lot of yeses.
I don't think you did.
Popcorn. I'll see my hand.
I don't even know what that is.
Where they at? Where they went?
Where they at?
Y'all remember how like we just pick it random each other, like random amongst yourselves? It don't matter if we in a circle. We in a square thing. Because why you here, why you keep coming, and how you feel.
Wait, do I just come up?
It don't matter, you can stay there.
Alright. It's a lot of pressure, but my name's Jay, and I lived my whole life in the suburbs, and then I moved to the city, and I didn't even realize how racist I was. Like, all the things I didn't understand, and all the things I assumed without knowing. And then I met my friends when I moved down to Florida, and my whole life changed. I just didn't know. And now, every day, I go into school, I go into work, whatever, and I'm worried about my friends because every day I know it could be their last, and it could be because of something that they can't control. And so that's why I march. I march because I love them, and I'm not about to just let this happen without saying something. So that's why. Oh, we love you too, Jay. Don't know? That I don't know. I'm like a little blind. I know Solange. They don't listen to us if we don't do anything. They're not even listening to us right now, so it's up to the system having that. We'll keep growing. That's it. Woo!
My name's I just support Black Lives Matter.
We hope you come back.
My name is Maya. I'm here because sorry. Right now. My name is Ana Maria, and I'm here because I
right, everybody, before we get up. How many of y'all watched Training Day? Raise your hand if you ever watched Training Day. Denzel Washington. For those who don't know what I'm talking about. All you bleep bleep. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you. Huh? You think you can do this? Jake, you think you can do this to me? You mother will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoot. Program. 23 lockdown. I'm the man up in this piece. You'll never see the light of who you think you with. I'm the police. I run this around here. You just live here. Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on, walk away. Because I'm gonna burn this down. King Kong ain't got on me. That's right. That's right. I'm winning anyway. I'm winning anyway. I can't lose. Yeah. Oh, you can shoot me, but you can't kill me. And you better understand that, cops. That's to you from Denzel Washington from me. Who lives matter? Black lives matter! You think you can do this to me? Who lives matter? Me, but you can't kill me. Who lives matter? Black lives matter! Who lives matter? Black lives matter! Who's here? Let it be known that make some noise like you mean it, then say please. Check out pockets, check the ground, make sure you're not losing nothing, you're not forgetting nothing. Make sure your wallet is not out. I don't want you going on Chase.com and saying you got a negative $500 in your account. Make sure your wallet, your purse, and everything you got.
You ready? Is it time? Okay.
Whole lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Whole lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Whole lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Whole lives matter.
Black lives
I said, whole lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Whole lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Like Denzel say, you just live here. I'll run this. I said, whole lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Whole lives matter.
Black lives matter. You don't get no
I
peace.
said that we don't get no justice.
You don't get no
I
peace.
said that we don't get no justice.
You don't get no
And
peace.
we don't get no justice.
You don't get no
And
peace.
we don't get no justice.
You don't get no
You know, I
peace.
can't lie. Wait a minute. Ever since we've been walking back, I haven't seen that little short security man that helped protect those racist men that tried to Jeff Lawrence. He must be in the camera room now. I said, if we don't get no justice,
You don't get no peace.
if we don't get no justice,
You don't get no peace.
silence is compliant.
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 We don't get no justice.
You don't get
No justice. Make some noise. And I said, who lives matter?
Black lives matter.
And I said, who lives matter?
Black lives
And I
matter.
said, who lives matter?
Black lives
And
matter.
I said, who lives matter?
Black lives
He
matter.
said, no justice, no peace, no sleep, no justice.
No peace, no sleep.
No justice, no
No
peace,
peace,
no
no
sleep,
sleep.
no justice.
No peace,
We
no
say
sleep.
no justice,
No
no
peace,
peace,
no
no sleep,
sleep.
no justice.
No peace, no sleep.
No justice,
No peace, no sleep.
no justice.
No peace, no
He said
sleep.
no Trump.
No KKK, no racist.
He said no Trump.
No KKK, no fascist Tampa
He
Bay.
said no Trump.
No KKK, no fascist Tampa
He
Bay.
said no Trump.
No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay.
He said no Trump.
No KKK, no fascist Tampa
He
Bay.
said no Trump.
No KKK, no fascist Tampa
He
Bay.
said hey.
Oh, these racist cops have got to go. These racist cops have got to go.
And I said who lives matter? Who lives
back.
Fist up.
Fight
We got
back.
our fist up.
Fight back.
Fist up. We got our fist up. Fist up. All lives matter.
Black lives matter.
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 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
No more white supremacy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
No more white supremacy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
No more white supremacy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
No more white supremacy.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence. Stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence. Stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence. Stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence. Stop the hate.
Back off, back off.
We want freedom. Freedom. All these racist police. We don't need them. Need them.
Back off, back off.
We want freedom. Freedom. All these racist police. Need them.
We say back off, back off.
We want freedom. Freedom. All these racist police. We don't need them. Need them.
We say back off, back off.
We want freedom. Freedom. All these racist police. We don't need them. Need them.
We say take it to the streets to find the police.
No justice. No peace.
And I said take it to the streets to find the police.
No justice. No peace.
And I said take it to the streets to find the police.
No justice. No peace.
We said take it to the streets to find the police.
No justice. No peace.
We don't want no bad cops.
We don't want no bad cops.
We don't want no bad cops. We don't want no bad cops.
We don't want no bad cops.
We don't want no bad cops.
We don't want no bad cops. Community.
Not in our community.
Not in our community.
Two lives matter.
Black lives matter.
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 Fist up.
Fight back.
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 Fist up.
Fight back. Fight back.
Fist up.
Fight back.
Fist up. Y'all should learn that.
March with us. March with us. March with us.
We say march.
With us. March with us. March with us. March with us.
We don't want no bad cops.
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 We don't want no bad
And I
cops.
said we don't want no bad cops.
We don't want no bad cops.
Not in our community.
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 So we said, show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy
And I
looks
said,
like.
show me what equality looks like.
This is what equality
And I
looks
said,
like.
show me what equality looks like.
This is what equality.
And I said, show me what equality looks like.
This is what equality.
And I said, show me what equality looks like.
This is what equality looks like.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
No more white supremacy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
No more white supremacy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
No more white supremacy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
No more white supremacy.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence. Stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence. Stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence. Stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence. Stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence. Stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence. Stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence. Stop the hate.
2, 4.
Violence. Stop the hate.
Hands up.
Don't shoot.
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 Fist up.
Fight back.
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 Hands up.
Don't shoot.
Hands up.
Don't
Got my
shoot.
hands up.
Don't
Got my hands up.
Don't shoot.
Hands up.
Don't shoot.
Hands up.
Don't shoot.
Hands up.
Don't shoot.
I can feel it in my soul. Something happening, soul. I can feel it deep in my soul. Something happening, soul. Just like the equator. It's gonna go right in the middle. Right in the middle. Oh, we stand here for equality. We stand against racism. I stand against racism. We stand against every KKK descendant. We stand against everybody that's for what's not right in life. We know in reality, we got people that have no understanding. Now let me say this. If you're not an educated racist, you're not on my level. If you can't tell me what year the KKK started, you're not on my level. If you can't tell me when did Emmett Till die, where was he found, who found him, who killed him, you're not on my level. If you can't name me two numbers, you can't talk to me. One of them might be out Jake Calvin. You say you don't know who else? John B. Kennedy. You don't know who else? James Cole. You don't know who else? Richard McFord. You don't Richard Reed, Frank McFord. I want to let y'all know something. We stand as one. We stand as one and we are unified. And I'm going to say, as long as y'all doing y'all job right, that is what can matter. We're not for division. We have to make this a better world. I read a few days ago, we had one of our black men, Lawrence, he was about to get jumped by 5 racist white men. And one of y'all security guards, I haven't seen him since, he's a short white man. He's a short one guy with that outfit on. He was about to jump Lawrence with the white man. We got him on camera now. I didn't see no police coming the same day, but if it happens again, police, y'all can show y'all face, alright? Y'all can show y'all, so let us see where y'all live. Y'all know what happened in 1996. We don't want it to be there. We want peace. We want love. If you don't know what happened in 1996 on 16th Avenue and 18th Avenue and 16th Street, we had a young black man by the name of Tyrone Lewis. He was our George Floyd. What happened? The police, they shot him. He died. Nobody, no justice was served. And we turned this city up. Buildings burning, cars flipping, everything. We don't want to do that. We know right now biggest cities are burning. They having war. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We want to show peace. Because in reality, ain't nothing stopping us from walking them steps. Ain't nothing stopping us from coming up them steps. The reason we're not coming up the steps is because we're showing equality, we're showing peace and love. If we come up there, we hypocrites. All we gonna do is just tussle up. We ain't gonna do all that. It don't matter. Who lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Who lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Who lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Who lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Make some noise, y'all. And let me tell you something, to all my people who, because I believe in positivity, I believe in reality, but I believe in positivity. Maybe somebody saying, I don't like black, I don't like Asians, I don't like Latinos, I don't like Native Americans. Let me tell you this, you can change your heart. You don't have to be hateful. I don't know why you hate me. I don't know why you hate them. We're the same people. I don't hate white people. Don't hate us. The same way you got 2 hands, I got 2 hands. When you die, I die. We going down to the same ground. I'm not going to a red planet. I'm not going to a blue planet. I'm not going to a purple planet. When I die, I'm going to be buried in this ground. When you die, you're going to be buried in this ground. There's no such thing as a rich white man's planet and a black man's planet. We're the same thing. And I'm going to let my offenders know, if you don't know about Emmett Till was born July the 25th, 1941, and he died August 28th, 1955.
Blue ain't a race, shut
this
up,
man, Emmett Till.
She's so stupid.
You not a blue light.
I don't even
You
think
not a
she's
blue
gonna
light.
say some question.
You not a blue light.
Let her talk her talk. I'ma talk my talk. Let me tell you this. Y'all listen up. Get y'all notepads ready.
Whether you're a racist, whether you're not a racist, I want you to know how deep it is. Because some people, they think it's a game. I see people, ha, ha, ha. I saw one lady down here 2 days ago. She said, I'm going to say squirrel lives matter, ha, ha, ha. I'm going to say this lives matter, ha, ha, ha. And when she came on Front Street, she had amnesia. I didn't say that yet. Yes, you did say that. So I'm going to let you know, put your notepad ready for Emmett Till. I'm going to make it brief for you. He went from Chicago, Illinois, to Money, Mississippi. In Chicago, it's not as racist as it is in Mississippi. In Mississippi, they still have segregated high schools because, you want to know why? Because I went to the segregated high school. I didn't start making white friends until 2009 or 29. I started making white friends once I turned 18. So Mississippi is very segregated. It's racist. Really, if I see an interracial couple in Mississippi, everybody is like, wow. Florida is different. Chicago is different. Anyways, he went down, Emmett Till, he went down to Money, Mississippi. Went to a store called Bryant's, and the Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. He went to Bryant to get some candy with his cousin. He saw a white woman by the name of Carolyn Bryant that was the cashier. He whistled at her and ran out the store. And back then, you couldn't even look at a white woman. You couldn't touch a white woman. You couldn't even disrespect a white woman or you were dead. They found him. She told her boyfriend, her husband, Roy Bryant, hey, this man, this N-word, he whistled at me. They went to get him days later. Roy Bryant and his half-brother, J.W. Milam. When they found him in the house. They knocked his door down and said, where's that N-word? We need him. He was just 14 years old. The other kids in there, his cousin, 12 years old, 10 years old, Leon Till, and all them, they was scared and shocked. Anyway, they grabbed him, took him to the Tallahatchie River. The Tallahatchie River, August the 28th, 1955. They put a bullet in his right head. They chopped his ear off. They took one of his eyes out of the socket. They took his tongue out of his mouth. After that, they took all of his clothes off. They knocked all the teeth out of his mouth and just left 2 teeth. After that, they put a barbed wire on his neck, and they drowned him in the Tallahatchie River with a big old fan. They found him 3 days later. They couldn't recognize his face. His face was blown up. They took his body to Chicago. His mother said, do not close the casket because on that time, the 2 men, Roy Bryant and J.W. Milam, they did not get anything served. They were acquitted. And then she said, let them see my baby. I want them to see how racist people are and how they just get away with stuff. And this is why it made the news. Emmett Till was our George Floyd. That was John Lewis saying, and to fast forward, everybody, I want to let you know that that's why we fight for justice. That's why we fight for equality, y'all, because this man had no justice served. Milam and Roy Bryant in the magazine Look. Mississippi had a magazine called Look back then, L-O-O-K. They said, yeah, we killed that N-word. We gave him what he wanted. He was at my wife, and we went to his house, and we gave him what he deserved. We want to show colored people not to mess with us, and they still nothing happened. That's why we stand for justice. So for anybody laughing, for anybody hating, for anybody full of hate in your heart, you gotta get it right because we take it very serious. Just like Tyrone Lewis, we're not coming here to play. And I'm gonna say this, take it nice because we want to make it known. We don't want to be like Tampa. We don't want to be like Chicago. We don't want to be like Miami. We don't want to be like Alabama, Montgomery. We want to be like St. Pete. We want to make some peace over here. Now, if something happened, it's just Michael Brown, Emmett Till.
How many black lives will you kill?
Sandra Bland, Emmett Till.
How many black lives will you kill?
I never did this. I never did this. But I think every day, everybody put their cameras out. Everybody put their camera out because I want to see something. Because I hate wasting my time. I hate talking to a fish if it know how to swim. I hate talking to a bird if it know how to fly. And I just want everybody to pull their cameras out right now because I just want to know something. I want to know what somebody's heart and put it on live, put it on record, go to Instagram, Facebook, Vimeo, whatever you got to. I want to talk to the cops because that's the reason I come here. I don't have much to say, but if one of y'all love black people and stand for equality, can y'all deal with us? Y'all deal down on y'all knees, everybody, on your knees. Let's do this for justice and equality. Can y'all deal on y'all knees? We're not gonna come up there. Can y'all deal for us? We got the cameras out. Just don't do it for the camera. If you're gonna do it for the camera, just stand up and let us know. It's either hate or love. Just like heaven. Jesus not gonna say I'm gonna have what you in. I'm gonna bring you in all the way. just like taking us to jail. Are we going to jail or we not going to jail? Either we gonna get paid or we not gonna get paid. Either the tree gonna grow or it's gonna shrink. So y'all let us know. I'm gonna give y'all, somebody put it on 8 minutes and 46 seconds. It's about George Floyd primarily. 8 minutes and 4, somebody get their timer. And if y'all can kneel for us, if y'all can kneel for the one y'all kneel for, we know what it is. It's okay, so I wanna know. Cause I hate coming here and I hate talking down on y'all, y'all not really like that. But y'all can just kneel. Y'all can come down here, but just kneel. We're gonna give y'all 8 minutes and 46 seconds, I think. We're gonna get up now. I'm gonna get them a chance. I'm gonna kneel myself. So y'all can kneel for them and let us know that y'all respect Black Lives Matter and equality and what it is. And the police. And you ain't gotta copy each other. If you're a black cop, you ain't gotta copy nobody. You can get on the knee yourself.
We're not giving it for our name, but no more police. No one actually, if y'all want to kneel, y'all can. There's something just for the photo op. Anyways, stop. Nobody ever kneel against the police. Let them do that shit. Not playing. Cause who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter!
Who lives matter? Black lives matter. 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 Who's here? Who's here? Well, I'm trying to help y'all out. I guess nobody did. I'm trying to help y'all out. Don't get mad at me, I'm trying to see where y'all heart was. Look.
You black in America.
I give my opponent or my allies fair chance. I just wanted to see if somebody wanted to kneel. You know, maybe my uncle is a cop. I'm wondering would he kneel?
Nah.
George Floyd, because all I want to know is where somebody's heart is. Because at the end of the day, you get paid. If they didn't pay you, you wouldn't work. Don't lie. You know you was not working if they didn't pay you. Look at you. You just doing that because you get paid. You ain't got nothing to do. It's like a puppet. I know how you feel, my brother. I know you don't want to block that. I know if you didn't have that on, you would be right here, ready to walk upstairs. Some people, and I know how it is. I know the food chain. Because I'm at the top of my food chain. And I know at the bottom you can't do much. I know how it is to be a black cop. My brother right there probably can't do much. We'll just stand by the door. I know he want to kneel down. I want to say Black Lives Matter. But now he got to go to work. He got to be around his other cops while you kneel down. While you do that. You can't be doing that. He got to worry about being harassed. My brother, you look like you mixed or something. Like Alexander King up there with the blue face mask on. He looks like he mixed. So I know you want to kneel down. I can feel it. 30% of y'all want to kneel down. I'm a prophet. I can feel it. But it's okay though. These people see the hate. They got their cameras out and they ain't nobody kneel down. So I guess we know what it is. Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter!
Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter!
Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter!
And let me say this. Put this in your head. The same way George Floyd was on the ground, we gonna make a sound in the same way Chauvin had his knee on his neck. We gonna keep our feet on the street. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name.
Just so you guys know, the restaurant that you're going to go to up there is owned by a man who leases space to ICE in Tampa. I swear to God. His name is Chuck Prather. P-R-A-T-H-E-R. Chuck Prather. Look him up. Do yourself a favor before you give your money to him. He funds ICE. He keeps children in cages and he rapes women. And don't give me your excuses. Black Lives Matter. Oh, there's nothing more I hate than a fucking Karen. I don't like police. Thank you for pointing that out. Amen. Some of them do because their fucking racist husbands give them guns and they don't know how to fucking use them, and then they shoot themselves.
Their husbands will be felons and then just put the gun in their wife's name and then they feel entitled to carry it around.
Yes, because they beat their women.
Somebody put these you see a big old D, a big old E, a big old L, a U, a N, a D, and D for the police. D for the police. D for the police.
Defund 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 the police.
I'm confused. In Atlanta, the police walk with their people. In Seattle, the police walk with their people. I asked the police just to deal. Not one police deal. So when we come back saying, we don't want no bad cops, we don't want no racist cops, defund the police. Don't feel innocent because y'all see where they are at. Defund the police.
Defund the police.
Defund the police.
Defund the police.
If y'all hear me next time we come up there, don't feel guilty at all because they didn't show no respect. They didn't show no love, no concern. I said defund the police.
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 Defund the
So
police.
does that mean we have to make our own police department? Because if nobody stood up, we gotta find somebody to stand up. I said, whole lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Whole lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Whole lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Whole lives matter.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Deadass, bro. That's why I told they fucking mad. What is that shit called? Black Lives Matter. Lieutenant, yes, bro. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
So I guess the fear is being protected. Now, racist cops, I went back there. I tried to see if they had love in their heart. They didn't kneel. They didn't say, we love Black Lives Matter. They didn't say, we love Asians, we love Latinos, we love LGBT. They looked at me like I was crazy. They didn't have no face mask on. I got a question. How can you give somebody a ticket in the store for not having a face mask on, a $500 ticket, but you ain't wearing a face mask yourself? That's called hypocrisy. I said, whole lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Whole lives matter.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Thank you.
You would get a $500 ticket, but they're at work all beside each other, no face mask on, but you want to give me a ticket. That's hypocrisy. I said, whole lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Defund the police.
Defund the police.
Defund the police.
Defund the
So
police.
let me get this phone call right. So the owner of the pier, one here is a pedophile. He called the police and said, hey, it's black people marching for justice. Can y'all please get y'all most racist cops to come down here and protect it from those black people? I don't want none of those Negroes or white people or Asians or Native Americans or LGBT going up my staff. Keep those Negroes and them lovers out. I said, defund the police.
Defund the police.
Defund the police.
Defund the police.
They spend about 70, 80, $50 million. We don't care about how many billion. Y'all could have spent $1 billion on this building. As long as it's racist, it won't prosper. This is a racist pier. I'm finding out. I can't believe this. I said, whole lives matter.
Black lives matter.
I think the water's racist. I think the rice is racist. I think the rock is racist. I don't want nothing to do with a racist pier. I said, whole lives matter.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
In a world where we can't even get respect from the cops. I can't believe they don't learn. My mother told me, if you learn one time, you can learn again. You make a mistake, you learn from that mistake. I guess the police ain't learned from 1996. bringing up like these haters. I thought y'all supposed to protect people. I don't even see how a child, a little baby can say when I grow up, I want to be a police. You want to be something that hate you. I don't see it. Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Like John Lewis said, though, never give in. Never give in. We got good current. We got this, like, I don't care how many racist cops you got to say. It could be all of them. Because we got a police department called Black Lives Matter police. Are you like, Whole Lives Matter?
Black Lives Matter.
Whole Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
I see that light way up there, that's green, that's right, we don't go, though, we not stopping, Whole Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
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 Wait a minute, so I'm starting to think, so the police get paid, so you're telling me they got money to actually pay racist cops to get ready to attack us, to shoot at us, to tear gas us. They have money to pay cops to get ready to attack us. They have money, y'all. I said, D for the police.
D for the police.
D for the police.
D for the police.
Is anybody actually thinking how I'm thinking? They actually get paid to make sure that we don't make our point. They get paid to make sure we don't say no justice. That's not for marching, y'all. They get paid to try to shut us down. They're trying to shut us down. I say no justice.
No peace.
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 Next time I come, I'm going to bring 7 white caps. 7 white capes, and I'm going to give it to all those cops, and I'm going to put y'all capes on. Let's just make it real, as can be. Put y'all capes on, put your mask on, put y'all numbers on, we know who y'all is, and let's make it known. Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
Right behind us.
Of course.
Black Lives Matter. Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
If we don't get no justice, Y'all about last week, we had he almost got attacked by 5 racist white men, and the security guard was getting ready to attack him too. And I understand the security guard said then, and I'm just saying, well, maybe in the camera room, maybe they moved him. I don't know what it is, but let it seem like that. Because next time I see you, we gonna talk. I said, who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
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 Who lives matter?
Thank you.
Who lives matter? Who lives matter? Who lives matter? For Christmas, I'm gonna get every cop that was up there a Christmas box. They gonna get the ding dong. They gonna open up the gift. They gonna open
Are they still following us?
when they open the gift up, they gonna open up and say, who lives matter? Who lives matter? Who lives matter?
Notice how they're following us? We didn't do anything.
Who lives matter?
Notice how they're following us? We didn't do anything. Thank you.
I was gonna say, baby, I'd follow you.
True. Thank you.
routinely follow people out, or just us, I guess, huh?
Just us. They just follow us.
They don't scare me.
That's just on the other side too. I guess it kind of depends on how we make our exit. But yeah, it's just us. You don't see them around here pulling over people and telling them to wear masks like the ordinary.
That's right, exactly.
Just us.
Why should I stand up for a person who don't believe that I can be with them? I'm not doing it. Who am I now? This is right now, bathroom break. Bathroom break, right now, bathroom break. Take a little break. Bathroom break. Hold on, Santa. Hold on, Santa. Hold on, Santa. Y'all make a noise, man. A little break. Bathroom break. Water break, whatever it may be. Right now, y'all, we stand for justice, for peace. I love you. And I'm gonna let you know, I love a challenge. I don't care how many racist cops we got. We gonna still make this thing the right way. Cause there's only one way you can go, and that's the right way. You know, it's crazy how the cops can be there when it's time to protect the peer. But when we got people like Mars about to get jumped, about to get tased or whatever it may be, no cops saved. They get caught. Everybody's showing their face. And I love it because we're going to show our face the same way y'all show y'all face. I'm not backing down. I'm not concurring. Don't let this mic fool you. All this Google gobble gobble. It ain't just words. It ain't just words. I'm a man of my word. And we're not going to stand for racism. We're not going to stand for the whole white power KKK thing, the Jim Crow way. No, we don't go to Black Lives Matter way. I know a lot of people get mad because I tried to say when Obama came, they got mad. One of my school teachers got mad because Obama became president. And so when he became president, I said, Obama, Obama, Obama. She said, shut up and get out of my class. I said, you must be mad because he's the president. She said, don't worry about that. Just get out of my class. But it shows you, y'all, we got racist people in the world here. I don't care. All I know is that it's a crazy world right now. It's 2020 and we still have haters. We still have people that want to put down people. There's too much going on. People losing their life. Coronavirus is out there. People are dying. Kids need to go back to school. People are not working. There's too much going on for confusion. That's why we have to work together, fight together, live together, make this happen together. We're the light of the world, and it's like the police are the darkness of this universe. I don't know what's going on. Everybody taking their mask off. Well, I want to let you know this. If you ever read the book of the Three Little Pigs, we the big bad wolf. And we not been on that racism tear down. All the police is out there, they the pigs. They're the pigs. And they have no brick house. All of them got wood and straw house. They the Three Little Pigs. Three Little Pigs. Whatever y'all may be. They don't stand strong as one. Full life now. Full life now. Y'all, make sure you use the restroom, get some water, and we'll be continuing in a few minutes.
Be flexible.
Don't forget, we do this every day. We do this with energy every day. Just like the song, we gonna keep shining. That's all we can go on the song.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay. No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay. You don't get no peace. You don't get no peace. Just saying that I love you. You don't get no peace. No peace.
I've had several photos.
No peace. Oh, the police are pulling out now because I guess the big threat has left the building. No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay. No KKK, no fascist Tampa Bay. This is what democracy looks like. 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 Now. I like reading.
I just seen some big people, I just seen a kid take his mask off and show me what's in his heart and it's nothing. I say Black Lives Matter, who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
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 Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
I guess the only time the police will work with us if they want something from the store or something, I guess that's how it's gonna work. Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
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 Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Who lives matter?
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 Black Lives Matter.
Justice.
No peace.
No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. White House Black Market. White House Black Market. White House Black Market. Who lives matter? Who lives matter? Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter.
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 Y'all give it up. They got a black security guard. Give it up. Give it up. They got a black security guard. Even though the police racist, y'all, they got a black man protecting up here. Protecting sundown. I said no justice.
No peace.
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 I say if we don't get no justice.
You don't get no peace.
If we don't get no justice.
You don't get no peace.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence, stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence, stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence, stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence, stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence, stop the hate.
I got a message to all my haters. I want you to know something. And you know, my haters, y'all listen, did you know that a caterpillar gets it in cocoon and it takes time to grow? Because right now, we on the level and we can become butterflies to you anytime we want to. We refuse to show your kind of hate. That's the only reason why we stay in peace mode. I said, hold on, man. Hold on, man. the biggest butterfly you ever had. June 19, 2020 was another big butterfly you had. Don't make a big butterfly that they don't want. I said we need equality, not a racism. I said who lives matter? Black lives matter. 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 They making me want to go back to the police department on 13th and First Avenue North. I can't believe it. They full of so much hate. Who lives matter? Black lives matter. Wait a minute. That's not what I wanted to say. Defund the police. 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 Now see, I'll be wrong if I diss the cops. I'll be wrong if I said I hope they catch corona, they dog catch corona, the roaches in their house catch corona, the flies in their house catch corona, the termites in their fossil catch corona. I'll be wrong if I said that. But I'm gonna say no justice. No peace. 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 And we don't get no justice. You don't get no peace. And we don't get no justice. You don't get no peace. And we don't get no justice. You don't get no peace. We should all get jobs at a gas station and self-identify every cop as a racist and make sure they say 5 on 10 on 20 on let me get 30 on and we're gonna have to go on a clear water just to get some gas. I said, who lives matter? Black lives matter. 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 Next time a cop want to sue for it, I'm gonna make sure I'm the dentist. I pull it out. I yank it out. No Novocaine. I said, who lives matter? Black lives matter. 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 Say his name. George Floyd. 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 Rayshard Brooks, Emmett Till.
How many black lives will you kill?
Rayshard Brooks, Emmett Till.
How many black lives will you kill?
Rayshard Brooks, Emmett Till.
How many black lives will you kill?
Wait a minute. Somebody needs to see. What do you do when you feel like everything is going against you? When you feel like the walls are breaking down? You know what I do? I believe in myself. I believe in my ability. Because at the end of the day, some bad guys don't win. They're just in the middle like a hurricane. If you look at the weather, a rainbow always comes after the storm. That's why I don't fear cops. I don't feel negativity. I don't feel racism. Because I am the big bad wolf. I am the big
Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
That's not in my lifestyle. I feel whole life better. Black lives matter. Whole life better. Black lives matter. If Black lives better had a dictionary, they're good by fear, no one's by racism, no one's by ghetto class, no one's not even by no word term, because that's not part of us. I said whole life better. Black lives matter. 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 Who lives matter? Black lives matter. Who lives matter? Black lives matter. Who lives matter? Black lives matter. Say hey, ho ho.
These racist cops have got to go.
Hey hey, ho ho.
These racist cops have got to go.
Hey hey, ho ho.
These racist cops have got to go.
Wait a minute. Let me tell my haters this, because y'all the main ones trending right now. Y'all trending. I want to say this right here. Even if it was Christmas, I'll be in my Christmas booth. I have my mask on. I have my Christmas Santa hat on. I have my beard on saying ho, ho, ho. Who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter!
I say jingle bell, who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter!
I say ho, 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 who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter!
I say jingle bell, who lives matter?
Black Lives Matter!
On the first day of Christmas, I gave to me no justice.
No peace!
No justice.
No peace!
No justice.
No peace!
I wish you a Merry No Justice Day. No justice.
No peace!
No justice.
No peace!
This moment what we do, we celebrate our success. No matter through the heart, through the Bronx, because nobody is perfect. We make a loud check for our success. Count with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make some noise, y'all.